to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please welcome our principal, Mr. Panko.
Sorry, folks. Welcome to the 2025 National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony for Woodbridge Middle School. I said this yesterday to the students as I kind of greeted them very briefly. The choices that you made didn't start yesterday or the day before as they were doing the preparation for the ceremony. It started their first day of 6th grade, when they came into the building and they decided they wanted to do academics at a high level, to pursue the highest level of academics that they could get available to them, and then achieve great things in it thus far. And those accomplishments show. But I want them to do one thing for me now, because I want them to thank their parents. Because the parent structure you guys have at home to emphasize academics, which has made them so successful thus far in their academic career. Parents, thank you for getting them those tutors, working with them in problems, 8 o'clock on a Tuesday night, making them read in the summer. That's important. And that's why those results are, you've seen them right here in front of you. And I appreciate all the hard work that you did. The next thing I need the students to do, even though a lot of them are not here, is to give a round of applause for all the teachers who have worked with them thus far, because that's what congratulations to them. I do want to bring and recognize 3 folks we have with us. I'm going to introduce Mayor McCormick's in here. So Mayor McCormick, thank you for coming, sir. Vice President of the Board of Education, Ms. Subordine, right there. And lastly, I would like to bring up Dr. Massimino, our Superintendent of Schools. Thank you all 3 of you for sharing the day with us.
Sorry, he's much taller than me. I want to thank the administration, Mr. Panko, Mr. O'Halloran. I'd like to thank the Njhs advisors, Ms. McHale, Ms. Torella, the faculty council, the course director, Mr. McGuire. I'd like to thank you, the parents, the guardians, the people at home. To echo Mr. Panko's sentiments, it does not happen without you, so thank you. You did steal my line of having the students applaud the parents, so next time I'll make sure I check your speech before I talk, Mr. Panko. Congratulations, current members, new inductees. This is an amazing accomplishment. It is the beginning of great things to come. What I'd like to talk to you about real briefly, because I know you didn't come here to hear me talk, you came here to be honored. have 2 teenagers at home. They interrupt all the time. What I want to talk to the new inductees and the current members about is, I don't know if you've heard the old saying, it takes a village, right? And it talks about community and family and how, you know, way back when, in the old days, like the 80s, there was an idea that everybody kind of knew who everybody was in the neighborhood, right? There was a snow chain that you had to follow if you wanted to know if there was no school, because you would watch the scroll on the bottom of the TV to see if your district was listed, and then if you missed it, you had to wait 27 minutes again to see it come back. I say this with the idea of the village your parents and your families have built is the village that laid the foundation for you to be successful here. There's a responsibility that you have, and it's a twofold responsibility. One is to be a bridge, right? The foundation that was laid, the good things, the challenges, you have to understand where you come from. Why? Because that's the second part. Where do you go? Someday you will build a village of your own. The questions you have to think about are, what does my village look like? Who's looking out for me? Who do I look out for? Who's challenging me? Who's helping me? Who's keeping me safe? Who's helping me grow? This comes down to choice. As a parent, I can tell you the single greatest concern or fear I have is that my children make the right choices. There is no manual for how to raise children or how to run a family. You do the best you can, you lead with your heart, you pray it works out, you pray there's other good people in the village to fill in the gaps. When I walked in today, the feel of this village made me smile. You are the future that we're looking for. You are the leaders that we need. Right? Leadership is a burden. Leadership is lonely, but it's worthwhile. We have leaders sitting up here, leaders sitting on the stage, and I challenge you to continue growing. Meeting failure with more effort. You will grow when it's uncomfortable. And when in doubt, and you're completely uncertain, my advice to you is go back to your village. The people out here made sure they were here today. Leave work early, change responsibilities, manage the chores. Whatever they had to do, they made sure that this commitment was fulfilled to be here to support you here today. Don't ever lose sight of that village, because that is the village that you will look back on when you create your own. And we, as a society, need you to keep creating good ones. Congratulations for this amazing honor. The work doesn't stop. I won't go any further because then I'm going to steal the mayor's talking points, and I definitely don't want to do that. But congratulations to you. At some point, the only thing I ask is that you say thank you to those at home or those in the school that helped you get here. As I said before, it takes a village. Congratulations. I wish you the best.
Thank you, Dr. Massimino. Now I would like to take this time to introduce the Mayor of Woodbridge Township, Mayor McCorman.
Good afternoon. First, I'd like to congratulate the principal and staff of Woodbridge Middle School. I go back to the early 90s with Principal Panko. We played the basketball league together. He's still truly the only principal in Woodbridge Township that I look up to, literally look up to. So I want to congratulate you, and I want to congratulate the students, obviously. So you've just done something that you're going to have to do for the rest of your life if you want to be successful. You've just done it without realizing it, and that is you've distinguished yourself from your peers. There's 160 some odd kids in the 7th grade. There's less than 20% of you here. That means you have distinguished yourself from everybody else. And that is incredibly important. No matter what path you take in life, no matter where you go to school, no matter where you get a job, if you want to be successful, you're going to have to distinguish yourself from the rest of your students. And now here's what's going to happen in 4 very short years. Before you know it, you're going to be at Woodbridge High or any one of our other 2 high schools or a different private high school, and you're going to be a junior there. And you're going to start, before you know it, looking at colleges. and applying to colleges. And there's so many good ones, but it's incredibly competitive. You're all going to get into college, I'm pretty sure. But are you going to get into the college you want to get into? That's not assured. It's incredibly competitive. College in New Jersey has over 12,000 applicants for less than 2,000 seats every year. It is incredibly competitive, and you have to do what you just did, which is distinguish yourself from everybody else applying to that college. And here's the trick. No one's going to get to talk to you about the college you want to go to. Your whole application, your whole life is going to come down to an application, a piece of paper that's going to go with somebody who's going to sit and look at thousands of applications, or a group of people, I should say, are going to look at thousands of applications and read them and decide who's going to get in their school. You're all going to have good grades. You're all going to have club activities. You all might have part-time work in your field. Maybe you intern, who knows? But the three words that are going to help you are National Honor Society. This is a great start. It's not the end. And I dare say it might not mean as much 4 years from now if you don't get those three words on that application. The same characteristics, the same criteria for Junior Honor Society exist for the National Honor Society. You have to be a good citizen, you have to have good character, you have to be a scholar, you have to show leadership capabilities, and then the one I think is the most important, you have to show community service. Someone needs to pick up that piece of paper and realize that you care about others more than you care about yourself. And if you can repeat the success that you've done now in 4 years and have those three words on your resume, it will make a world of difference in your life. And whoever said, I think it was Mr. Penko said, it all started on your first day of 6th grade. Guess what? It all starts on your first year of 9th grade. And that's where you have to start creating that piece of paper that's going to get you where you want to go. And it repeats if you want to get out of college and go to med school, or grad school, or law school, or right into the workforce. People are going to look at that piece of paper. Now it's called a resume, not an application. They're going to look at that piece of paper and say, do I want that young man or young woman in my school, or do I want them working for my company? So you've done a great thing, but it's not over yet. So I challenge you to keep up what you've just accomplished and think about what that piece of paper is going to look like in 4 years, and start on day one. Obviously, you need the grades. Obviously, you've shown you made the National Junior Honor Society, but keep it up. And parents, congratulations. Your kids here, 80% of the kids in the 7th grade are not. 80% of the parents in the 7th grade are not here. You're here because you did something right. You did a lot of things right in having your kid here. So congratulations. Don't let them let up. This is important, very important. You should feel great about it. You should feel great about it. Don't stop now. You have a long way to go. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like to introduce and welcome our next speaking guest, Woodbridge Township Board of Education Vice President, Mrs. Bourdain.
Good afternoon. My speech will be short and sweet, as the three that have led me have said it all. Congratulations to this amazing class of inductees. Congratulations to the kids that are sitting out here who were inducted last year. It is no easy feat getting here. I know that my daughter was inducted into the Woodbridge Middle School Njhs and is being inducted this evening to NHS, and I know the hard work that has to go into getting here. The families, the kids, you have to really want it. You have to really push yourself sometimes when you don't want to. You have to get out in the community, like the mayor said. The most important thing is service. Get out in the community, be a part of your community, get to know your neighbors, be a help. That's really, those are the hours that you can put down on on your application. Start in 9th grade, keep a record. It is one of the most important things that you can do. You don't want to rush the last minute like we might have done this year, figuring out what our hours were and chasing down people to get signatures. It is a very important thing to keep a log of. Keep your grades up. You know, there are great teachers at this school, there are great teachers at Woodbridge High School. We've experienced a great 3 years so far. We have 1 more year left. My daughter had a great experience here, as I'm sure that your children have as well. Your support means the world to them. You know, on behalf of the Woodbridge Township Board of Education, we thank you for being so supportive of your children and the school. You guys have done an amazing job. Keep the good work up, and you'll be sitting here in 3 years, or sitting in the high school in 3 years, being inducted to the National Honor Society. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mrs. Borden. The membership of the Woodbridge Middle School chapter of the National Junior Honor Society is earned by effective demonstration of the 5 qualities and high esteem by the society. As a current member of the National Junior Honor Society, I will present scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning and growing on an educational path. It means making the most of the educational opportunities provided. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. We have the charge to continuously expand our world through these opportunities. Service. Service can be described in various ways. We should strive to find daily opportunities to help others. Sometimes it's driven by a passion for a specific cause or people in need. Other times it's driven by personal or family needs. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Leadership is carrying oneself with dignity and taking ownership and responsibility for one's own actions and participation. A leader takes the initiative in class and school activities in order to aid and instruct others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. Leadership is always needed, thus to lead is an important charge for each of us.
Character. Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each other one individuality. Without character, no one can respect themselves nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is a product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choices. By demonstrating such qualities such as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to provide an example that we value character.
Citizenship. Citizenship is vital to the strength of our country. It requires effort and commitment. In the words of the late President John F. Kennedy, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. It is the willingness of each person to participate responsibly in affairs that govern America.
my pleasure and honor to welcome a true role model of Woodbridge Township. Please welcome President of Woodbridge High School's National Honor Society, Njhs.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Njhs, and I'm the president of Woodbridge High School's National Honor Society. First off, I would like to thank the NJHS advisors and Woodbridge Middle School's administration for giving me the opportunity for being here today. I, on behalf of Woodbridge High School's National Honor Society, am tremendously proud of those who are being inducted and who have been inducted into the Junior National Honor Society. All of those which your names are soon going to be called have been recognized for not only your academic achievement, but also for your astounding character, service, and leadership in your own school community. These are the same characteristics that reflect the 4 pillars of NHS as a whole. Being inducted into this prestigious organization is a reflection of your hard work, your values, and the positive impact that you've had on the people around you. While this achievement wasn't easy, this step is the first of many great successes that lies in all of your guys' future. You are part of a legacy that has created leaders, scholars, and change makers for generations, and all of you guys are the next. One piece of advice that I'll leave you here with today is to never wait for life to happen. Always take action for it, especially towards things that you're very passionate about. Be involved and live your own life. Join as many clubs as you can, try out for your favorite sport, speak and connect with new people and peers, and never be afraid to try something new or be ambitious. Because one action, one conversation, or even one word can change your life forever. As Eleanor Roosevelt once stated, the purpose of life, after all, is to live it, to taste and experience it to the utmost, and to reach out eagerly without fear for newer and richer experiences. You only live once, so take full advantage of every moment and opportunity you have in front of you. You've earned this honor here today, and I'm confident to say that you will continue to inspire, lead, and serve with the same dedication that brought you to this very moment. I wish you good luck to all that life has in store, and I can't wait to see what flowers you'll blossom to in the future. Thank you.
Please welcome our administrators, Mr. Panko and Mr. O'Halloran.
Our inductees will now be confirmed by receiving their certificates and membership pins. In addition, each inducted member will sign the official registrar book. Please hold your applause until everyone has been presented. Mr. Panko will present certificates to our inductees. Again, please hold your applause until everyone has been presented. Farzeen Ali. Claire Burns. Joseph Cabrera. Michael Doolittle. Eve Huggard. Krina Patel. Ariana Rowe. Layla Aaliyah Skeet. Luciana Sismatic. Mariah Tomasini. Aiden Wan. Alyssa Alvarado. Mayor Bello. Adriana Boniella. Jacqueline Bruno. Amelia Carrero Nunez. Anaya Chaudhary. William Cruz. Alexa Dakowitz. Alex DiNicola. Shay Dahoney. Kai Dowell. Dylan Dwyer. Bishoy Ishak. Delaney Fallon. Michael Feliu. Stephanie Gomez Varela. Cameron Hammond. Riona Kabachi. Amina Lone. Stella Montalvo. Jaslyn Obando Andujar. Radha Patel. Mia Pisapia. Stephanie Rabovich. Diana Reyes. Nina Sadowski. Lily Sifranco. Gabrielle Tonelli. Matthew Tonelli. Emma Ventura. Mason Wasinski. Kylie Young. Please join us in a round of applause for this year's National Junior Honor Society.
Thank you, Mr. O'Halloran. Will our inductees please stand up and repeat after me? I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society. To which I have been selected. To which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school. I will be loyal to my school. And will maintain and encourage high standards of. And will maintain and encourage high standards of. Scholarship. Scholarship. Leadership. Leadership. Service. Service. Citizenship. Citizenship. And character. And character. With this pledge, you have now committed yourself to always seek the light of truth, to hold scholarly habits, to engage in worthy service, and to lead forward in all things that shall advance the welfare of our school, the well-being of our community, and the honor of our country. Thank you. Please be seated. Hi, everyone. Thank you for attending the 2025 NJHS ceremony at Woodbridge Middle School. My name is Bella Sophia Ortiz, and I'm the president of NJHS for 2024-2025 school year. First off, I want to congratulate and thank all of the new members for working hard to be a part of the NJHS. They set their priorities straight and wanted to be the best of the best this year. They represent the 5 pillars of the NJHS: scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship. They worked hard during their past and current years in middle school. The NJHS program stays tremendously active throughout the year, especially with the help of our current members. Everyone who is a part of the program plays an extensive and important role that is taken seriously. We have all maintained the academics and title and the ability to sustain the regulations within the program. We all worked as a whole to help and benefit the school, charities, and the community. We have helped Malby Street School with the book swap for the 4th and 5th graders so they had leveled books for themselves. The senior citizens were also a big hit at the beginning of the year when we made greeting cards for them. You never realize how much of an impact you can have on people by putting such a small amount of effort. We're always open to new ideas and opportunities to lend a helping hand to anyone in need. Giving back to the community is our most notable trait and continues to grow throughout and over the years. I'd also like to thank the executive board of the NJHS and would like to recognize them as well. They work just as hard to hold and to gain the titles they earn. Our Vice President, Kylie Reed. Our historian, Ogechi Madu. And our secretary, Isabella Sino. The 4 of us have come together throughout the year to continue to keep everything organized and secure. We have made it our duty to hear input and deliver a flare of excitement and determination throughout our journey. We all collectively played a part, and each role is just as important. Over the past school year, after being elected as president, I've had to uphold the standard of my title. I'll admit it was hard, and still is, but it is also worth the glory in the end. And that glory was being able to assist my fellow peers and teachers when it came to just showing up. Academically, it was a challenge, but this position motivated me to stay on top of what I needed to do all the time.
Going through the voting process to be placed into this position wasn't an easy task either. It was also a huge commitment that I had to stick to no matter what because I knew how hard I worked for the position. I always told myself to continue to look forward and out further. Last year when I was first inducted into the Njhs, I was looking forward to the ceremony and the certificate and the credit. I looked further when I realized there would always be something bigger and better. My parents always told me that hard work will always beat talent if talent doesn't work hard. This stuck with me and always will forever. All in all, I can't thank everyone in this room enough for this opportunity and for showing up for the Njhs program. I want to lengthen my sincere gratitude and admiration to Woodbridge Middle School faculty and the student population most of all. Thank you for showing your support towards our society, and as the president of the Njhs, I want to make sure no one forgets what this is all about. Congratulations to our inductees. You earned this prestigious opportunity. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you for joining us in the 2025 Woodbridge Middle School National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. Thank you to Mr. Blasina, Mr. Cardozo, and Mrs. Maneri for the technology assist behind the scenes. Thank you to our faculty council, Mrs. Liastro, Mr. Blackmore, Mrs. Valente, Mr. Blasina, and Mrs. Burke for dedicating their time to evaluating every application packet. Thank you to the concert choir and Mr. McGuire.